In this lesson, you are going to learn how to select text using your keyboard and your mouse. You'll also learn some shortcuts to make selecting text a lot quicker and easier. So you may be wondering, well, why would you want to select text? There are a whole lot of reasons. You may want to select text in order to delete it. You may want to select it in order to format it. You may want to select it in order to copy and paste it somewhere else or cut and paste it somewhere else. So first off, let's start with the keyboard. If you're using your arrow, you can place your cursor at the beginning of the selection that you want to select. And I'm going to turn these formatting marks off so your screen is not as cluttered. So you can click at the beginning of the text and then use your arrow keys while holding down your shift key to select items. So if you use the right arrow, you're going to be selecting one character at a time. Left arrow, you're going to be deselecting one character at a time. Down arrow, you're going to be going down to the next line. And you notice that the text that I have selected is actually highlighted. So that lets you know what it is you have selected. Okay. That's how you use the keyboard to select, individual characters or lines. Now, if you were to hold down your control key while holding down the letter A, that selects your entire document. So those are some of your options for selecting text using the keyboard. Let's move on to selecting text using the mouse. One way you can do that is just click and drag. So I point the mouse either to the beginning or the end of where I want to select. So in this case, you hold the left mouse button down and you just drag. And so I could come to the beginning and drag over to the right as well. And that's it for clicking and dragging. Now, you also have that you can use with the mouse to make your selections a lot quicker and a lot easier. Using your left mouse button, double-clicking a word selects it. So that's me selecting a word by double-clicking. If you control-click a word, that selects the entire sentence. Okay? And if you triple-click, you can select the entire paragraph. And so it just so happens on this document that most of these paragraphs are also a sentence long, so you can't really see the difference. But if I triple click, it selects the entire paragraph. Now let's discuss using the left margin to select text. The key is, first, you want to make sure that your mouse indicator looks the correct way. So see, as I move my mouse over towards the ruler at the left hand side of your screen, you see where it turns into this arrow that's pointing up and to the right? You want to get to the point where your mouse indicator looks like that. Once it looks like that, single clicking selects the entire line. Double clicking selects the entire paragraph. Once again, it just so happens that most of these lines are also a paragraph long. So it's kind of difficult to see the difference. Triple clicking selects the entire document. So again, single click is a line, double click is a paragraph, triple click is the entire document. It is possible to select multiple areas. And what you want to do is, if you're selecting multiple areas, you want to use the Shift or the Control key, depending on whether or not the areas are contiguous or non-contiguous. So if I use my mouse and click here, and then hold down my Shift key and click here, this allows me to select multiple paragraphs. And you can see when I turn my paragraph symbols on, each of these lines is a paragraph. Okay, now if I want to select non-contiguous sections, this is how I would do it. I'm going to come here, select this. Now I need my Control key. So I'm going to select this word, hold down Control, select this, hold down Control, select this. So that's how you select non-contiguous sections, is by using your control key. And that's it. Everything you always wanted to know about selecting text, whether you're using your keyboard or your mouse.